and let's start this day off with a bang. Carl, who is Megan?
Wait a minute. Hi, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning.
My feelings are hurt.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
You didn't say live to me.
I legit just got on.
I legit just gotten here.
I haven't shared to anybody yet.
I'm joking, honey.
You know you're first on my list.
You came on my FYP. I was scrolling the streets and I was like, is that Kelly? Is this a video? Oh, no, she's live. Let me get in there.
Everybody starts texting everybody in the morning like, it's dead. Nobody's on. Okay, I'm going to get Kelly to go live. Hold on. Give me 5 minutes.
I'm here. I'm here.
Good morning, everybody.
Paroli.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, popular demand.
Did you,
I'm so sorry. Yes, good. Good morning, popular demand.
Did you almost pee on yourself last night? Was that laughing so hard?
I wasted a lot of wine. I'm very disappointed in myself. I choked a couple times. Florida man, I still want my Hershey bar with almonds. You owe me at least that.
I thought about it this morning. I woke up. I was like, "What do you think?" I was like, "Well, I wonder what that cop would have thought when he got off that phone."
I can only think that cop must have been laughing his ass off.
I wanted to tell Miss Nikki last night, like, yeah, Dr. Pepper burns, but if you really think about wine going through your nose, that shit hurts.
I once had whiskey come out my nose.
I was rolling. I mean, I was. One time, my boyfriend come in here and he's like, "What in the world are you dying about?"
I said, like, legit passed out. Was Doris still breathing?
Oh yeah, her oxygen come in the room, so she got her oxygen.
Well, that's good. She's still breathing.
I know she.
Good morning, Chick-fil-A. Chick-flick. Sorry, I always see your name and I want to say Chick-fil-A, and that's not right. Chick-flick with the wine glasses.
I'd like to read. I would never think somebody do. I have never thought about somebody doing that on TikTok.
Do what? I missed it. We said
Called a popo on TikTok.
Oh yeah. It's wild out there.
What that is when he told that officer, "Well, let me ask you a question. If I put him in the corner and tell him to come."
Yeah, that's when I lost it. Yeah, you're right, Mother Moon had me crying. Hey, here for it.
Mother Moon, you right, because I was, oh my Lord, I was.
I'm forever grateful. Hey, Catherine. You want to give a recap? Catherine apparently missed it.
Good morning.
Well, Viking went in Holly Mae's live and played a video of him so-called calling the cops. And supposedly they were listening to have a warrant out for Florida man. So Florida man said, "Okay, y'all hold on a minute." So we come back. He come back and he was on the phone with a popo. He asked the popo, did he have a warrant? Popo said no. Then him and Popo started talking about some things, and then Popo told him that this is the damn internet, and they need to block each damn one of them and go on. When Border Man said, "Well, can I ask you a question? What would my charge be if I slapped him?" And the cop said, "Excuse me?" He said, "What would my charge be if I slapped him?" He said something battery or something like that. He said, "Okay, that's fine. I can do that." Then he went on again with the popo, and the popo, you can tell the popo's wanting to laugh. Then he asked the popo, Florida man asked the popo, he said, "Well, can I ask you a question? What if I put him in the corner and make him call out bitch? What would y'all do then?" The cop said, Excuse me? He said, what would y'all do if I put him in a corner and made him say, bitch, I'm the bitch? What would y'all do?
It was a live phone call, Catherine. We heard it.
Yes, this is very much real.
And he said, I guess, he said, he stuttered, the cop stuttered for a minute. He says, I guess you could do it or you can't. I mean, I don't know.
I'm here for it. He did it for a
The
reason.
only he said the only charge for that would be is if he kept him so he couldn't move.
Yeah.
He doesn't
I
want
was
to catch a
perfectly
kidnapping charge.
fine
But what
last
was
night.
funny about the whole call is he spent 30 minutes on the phone with his police officer.
I was fine until we started talking about bodily fluids and I choked.
Because he asked if there was a charge for spitting on Viking, and the officer said, "Well, do you have hepatitis?"
I lost it right there.
And Florida's like, "No, I'm clean. I get tested." Blah blah blah. Apparently, the bodily fluid was given extra charge. So
But what was funny is he just kept on with this cop. Where everybody in the chat's like, Florida man, let the poor man go.
that
Let the
cop
poor
Wait just a minute.
Yes, Megan.
I'm gonna need to see this. I'm gonna need.
But you okay?
On this. What did I miss last night? This is a joke, right?
Okay, so people are saying that this phone call is a waste of resource. Y'all have to understand something. Viking was in Holly Mae's box saying that he called and that the officer said that the charges were going to be filed, this and that, this and that. So the whole reason Florida Man called was to debunk that situation, right?
Which live was it in? Was it in my live when he was in here, or was it in?
No, it was in T's live. And when he called, the officer said it, the officer said it loud and proud. There's no charges being filed. So that was the whole reason.
Right.
Megan, if you want to watch it, go on Riri tagged me in one.
Yeah, Riri tagged me too.
Okay.
Oh, she posted a video of it?
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and warn you.
Well, because it's worth the watch. We can even replay it later on. Like, if someone wants to
I'm going to go ahead and warn you. Don't have nothing to drink in your mouth and make sure you've already peed.
When we lost it, when he asked, like Sassy was saying, like, well, do I get another charge if I make him put his nose in the corner and call himself?
Do y'all honestly know
And the cop
that?
started laughing. It was so funny. Oh my god!
Do y'all know that was the first time?
Like that cop would have sat there with him all day. He was in no hurry.
But that's what
He was just enjoying this fucking internet drama. I bet you he wanted to know what the handles were.
He invited him to the Discord.
I don't know if it's just me, but that was the actual first live I've ever sat in and actually listened to Florida Man deep down laugh and have fun.
It was so funny. He was just
he was laughing and enjoying himself.
What got me is when Florida Man kept going and you could hear the cop trying to giggle. You know what he was wanting to laugh, but he had to do that giggle. And then Florida Man would giggle with him, and I was like, oh, yeah.
That was the best ever. I couldn't breathe. And Dora, she was worse than me, but yeah, I couldn't even breathe.
Dora couldn't even take her microphone off for 1 second.
I know.
Yeah, it was so funny.
And then I found out this morning, or heard about it this morning, Viking caught him again.
Good grief.
Really?
Why?
Because he got mad about how things were handled last night, and that Florida Man, he felt like Florida Man was taking resources, and that the letter, the threat thing he had should have been handled and not be giggled about.
Somebody was being naughty in the comments.
But it was okay for him to post the officer's email and phone number and tell everybody to contact him.
Right.
That point, right?
And then he went in some woman's live this last night and pure lie. I mean, just pure lied.
All right.
I think it was Volume, her name.
Oh, voices.
Yeah, because earlier that day she done hollered, told Florman, "Pull up! I want you to pull up! I want you to
Yeah,
pull
that
up!"
was funny. She was really fucking aggressive, like with him at the beginning, and the second time she sounded intoxicated. I'll tell you that both times. So I'm not throwing casting stones, but she did not sound like she was entirely stable. And
Hi, T. Good morning.
the second time she
Did you
she
get
was the complete
banned
polar
from
opposite of her
internet?
first interaction with him.
But I
She
still,
she said she was scared, you know.
I still go and play that video. I saved it as my favorite, so I just go watch it when I'm having a bad day. I just go watch the Popo video.
It was hilarious. Oh my gosh. I have not laughed that hard in so long. And plus, I went to the candy store, right? And they didn't have my usual. So they gave me like 3 other ones to like
Right.
kind of try. And I took one and I was like, okay.
Good morning,
And
Helen.
I took a second piece of candy and I was on the moon and back and to Mars. It was, I was like, I'm not taking 2 again.
I love good candy.
It was bad though. I don't like if my other ones, I would just take one and it'd be good.
Uh-huh.
But when I took that second one, I seriously, I didn't know how I was gonna get to my bedroom. I was like ready, and then Dora texted me, and she's like, I can't. She goes, I can't. It was
Hey,
amazing.
Fireman.
We had fun last night, though, you guys. It was a lot of fun.
Right?
So, Megan, how are you doing, hon?
I'm in awe. Like I'm sitting here listening to you women talk, and I can't believe what I'm hearing. I
It
really
was
need to see this
so
stuff. Whose
funny.
page is it on? Riri's?
Riri. I can go tag you in it too. It is.
Oh my god!
Just,
Would you please go tag me in it so I can watch it? I have got to
yeah.
see this.
Did anybody get it?
Like I said, make sure you ain't got no drink in your mouth and you get unpeed.
If you want to, you can. If when he wants to play it, go right ahead.
How do I don't know how I can go on where I was tagged and then what?
And then you just play. Do you have 2 phones? Do you have two
I don't have
devices?
no. I just have one.
Here, can you? You know what? Let me see if I can get to it.
At some point, the cops stopped advising Florida man not to do it because he already knows he's doing it. So, I was like, okay, this cop is like, he's like, these
You
people
know
are
what?
crazy.
That cop was badass though. He was super cool. Like yeah, because you have to think he's got a lot of other stuff going on. You know what I mean? And then this petty bullshit on social media. The cop was like, whatever. He was laughing. He even goes, "Hold on, I'll read what your charges will be."
All right,
Yeah, Florida man, like, I'm not trying to go like big or anything. I just want the battery charge. Like, that's all I want. Like, oh my God.
I've got the clip if you guys want to hear it.
Okay, go.
Yes, let's listen.
Okay.
Okay, so it would be 2 separate charges. I will not be spitting on him. I don't want 2 charges. The second question that I had is there any additional charge if I tell him to put his nose in a corner and call himself a bitch? I'm only looking for a battery charge. That's all I'm looking for. I don't think there's any charges to make someone sit in a corner with their nose in the corner, but if you spit on it, it's a class A.
Okay, it's actually just a really short clip. The rewatch, I think I'll have the whole thing.
I think it's on YouTube. On I can't think of that page's name.
Yeah, the problem is I'm not that technologically advanced to be able to actually do that. Drama talk. Yeah, the problem is that I don't know where during the live it was. But if someone knows how to get that part of it out of there, it's probably on Petty's YouTube. Yeah, I'm sure it's on like Drama Talk or that rewatch. I'm not good with technology. So these things are
I got to go wake Robbie up.
Right. I need Robbie. Now to get his ass up. So how's everyone doing today? If anyone wants a box, feel free to pop on in. If anyone wants to chit chat, talk about it or whatnot, I just came on because I was told to. So Skittles got chewed out yesterday. Yeah, I know she. Yeah, she's.
Oh, Megan.
Going to sleep earlier.
And then he said before any of that he just signed a lease, or he signed in the lease today, right next door to Genesis Skittles' mom and dad's house, and then he's gonna get a protective order that she can't come 500 feet, and he's gonna live next door to the parents.
I'm just, wow.
She freaked out.
Good morning, Sammy.
Amber, my love.
Catherine, I don't think any of it's fake. I think it's just crazy. Good morning, Amber.
No, it wasn't fake. We were there.
Yeah, it was live. We heard it. Like,
and we didn't have any idea. He just all of a sudden, everybody mute, and so we muted, and then there was the police dispatch. Oh my gosh, I have not laughed that hard though. It was intense. It was.
The whole thing's just been kind of batty. Like, there's so much craziness going on right now with people. With just this, that, and the other thing. That, like, good grief. Yep, Catherine, it's crazy. And it's the stuff that you see on the TVs and all that jazz. Like, we're doing it. Yep. We're in the thick of it.
Good morning, Amber.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Good.
We're still recovering from laughing so
right,
hard.
Catherine?
Oh my gosh. It was hilarious.
Hey, Abby.
I didn't have myself on mute at first. And then when he started asking those questions to that cop, I was like, nope, I got to mute.
I was losing it. I gotta tell you, because I had plenty of candy myself, so I was higher than a fucking kite, and I was rolling. I could not breathe.
I went to bed I made it. It took me a minute. I'm like, I've got to stand up and get, from my rolly chair and get to my bedroom and just lay down. I need to lay down. And yeah, I was well, the girl told me at the shop, she's like, yeah, these aren't as strong as the ones that you had before that they were out of, right? So you
Right.
might, do 2 or 3 even. And so I did one, and I'm like, okay, I'll try 2 and see what it does. I was melted in, like, my body was molded.
Hi, TikTok sucks. Yeah, I know what that's like. It's like it's a
fun,
struggle to
though.
get up and walk to the bathroom.
Oh, I made it to my bed, and I'm like, okay, I'm laying down, I'm safe.
I did when I got off. I was like, "Thank you, Florida man, for the comedy hour
I know.
right before bed."
Oh my god, it was great. In fact, the whole night
Oh,
goes kind of nuts, like with things popping off.
it was sad that the cop was even laughing.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because you can hear him, like he wanted the fucking role. I can only imagine he got off the phone with Florida Man and probably fucking lost his shit. The rest of the cops looking around him at, what the fuck is wrong with you? And him relaying all this shit to his partner, you know.
Then were you in there when, everything was good and we were all laughing, and then Jen started talking bad on T, and so were you in there when that happened?
No,
Oh, T went off.
No, so I
start talking about.
was in tears and I dozed
In
off
your
for a
mouth?
while.
Yeah, T was like, oh, she was
Wait a
going
minute,
off.
who started
Girl was
talking bad
going
about
off.
her?
That Jen girl.
Jen, or like Skittles Jen, or the Jen Stronger girl.
Jen Stronger.
Okay.
She was running her mouth in her live, and he got word of it, and so we were streaming it, and she could hear us, we could hear her. She was streaming us, and T and Dora were like yelling at her, and yeah,
I mean, T has not said a word about her.
I know.
Yeah, I
Besides,
didn't say anything about
For a
her.
long time, and that's what I told T. I'm like, we haven't even talked about her. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I fell asleep for a while and then I woke up and I don't know, something crazy was going on.
well, I'm glad I left laughing instead of pissed.
Well, yeah. You always want to leave it when it's still fun. But yeah, it was great. And then the thing with voices was really funny because I don't know voices, so I can't really speak
Yeah.
on her.
She,
But I know she didn't like Mallory, and that's kind of all I know about her. She seems like a very upset kind of person. She doesn't seem very pleasant at all. So
she seems like she needs to talk to somebody, and I'm not meaning on TikTok.
yeah,
I don't even know who she is. Like, we were listening to her and Viking last night, and she just sounded like she was gonna call the police. Viking told her to.
I don't
Viking
think
representative.
Mama
She's
Bear
their
Fury, to
fucking
my knowledge,
representative.
voices is not Mare, but I don't know Mare, so I couldn't tell you.
But they
Oh, that would kind of make sense.
Viking is their representative, Amber. So he's in charge over there.
Yeah, he told the cops he was representative.
Yeah.
What kind of shit is that? Donna, the phone calls the cops.
Donna, we're gonna try to get it so we can play it.
You're right, Hot Tea. No one does need to know. No one really needs to know anybody. We're just kind of being nosy and trying to compare things. I don't really think there's a problem with that. Everyone's always kind of curious as to who they're actually talking with, especially when people talk nice to your face and rude behind your back.
I can't remember who they said she was. I can't remember the name. I'm still trying to get over Florida Man.
No,
Yeah,
it was
that was epic.
it was epic. It was like, and he was laughing, and it was just funny. He showed us his van. His van's nice. It can fit us all in there.
And it's handicap accessible.
Yeah,
He said he gets like 3 more clients. He'll put in a chairlift.
I love Florida Man.
Hilarious.
I don't like we all have said, we don't agree maybe what, or condone what he does, but we can't stop it. And you know what? I think he's funny as fuck.
I do too.
Voices is definitely not Stephanie. They both have a Southern Midwest accent, but they're very different. Plus, I've unfortunately talked to Stephanie enough to.
No, and I know it's not Stephanie.
No, it's
I
an older lady.
can't think of the name. It was a name I had never heard.
Right.
Doesn't she sound like an older lady?
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds like an older lady from like Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama area. People's accents change over time, so it's like you'd have trouble picking me out of a lineup too.
Beast mode has it. Come on up.
I was just talking to my grandpa.
Where'd Megan go? I went to go watch the video. Yeah, Beast Mode, would you come on up and play it for us?
Oh, he's got the one with voices with Florida Man in the box. We want the top one. Can you get the one from last night when he called the cops?
I couldn't believe he said, is there any charges I can have if I put him in the corner and tell him to say I'm a little bitch?
That's when I was done.
I don't have it. If Beast Mode, okay. I need someone who can come up who's got an extra device who can play. Beast Mode's got the clip.
I'm going to share it to Robbie. Hold on.
Okay.
I mean, that was
I'm chewing Skittles out. Mama Kay, we are just goofing off this morning. We're talking about last night. You're more welcome to grab a box, goof off with us. I have no plans. I didn't even plan to go live. I kind of got told, hey, by the way, go live, so a place to come hang out. So here I am. So we can play music. We can play games. Beast here for it. Beast Mode's got it. Beast Mode, can you get with here for it? And here for I can play it.
I don't know. I got to get my coffee. I'm not going to be able to drink it. I don't want to spit it out. And then Nikki, she was drinking Dr. Pepper, and it went up her nose.
Hey, Beast Mode, if you want to send it to my Instagram, I'll jump in here and play it really fast for everybody.
Oh, cool.
Today's Muffin Man birthday. What should we do for her?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about Muffin Man's birthday.
Yeah, today's her birthday.
So if you go to Pinterest, what I did for for other people is I went to Pinterest and I got one of a happy birthday banners, and I made that as my green screen.
Okay.
And then I just hit my camera so you don't actually see me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did for Dora. I went in and just Googled Dora.
That's what I did.
Cake, and it was a cake, and it was actually a Dora Explorer cake, and it said "Happy birthday, Dora." It was awesome. You saw that? That was my profile picture.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what I looked at.
Eggs are so expensive these days, so I looked into it, and guess what?
There's my poor Lee.
Hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Good morning. Welcome in, everybody. We are just goofing off today, hanging out. Anyone wants a box, feel free to join. Megan
Thanks
fell out of her
for
box.
joining
She's
us
probably
live.
downloading the thingy.
I saw you went live, and I'm like, yes. I just barely woke up. So.
Well, I was watching Snark, and then she ended. FYI, any gifts that I receive from this, I will be sending over to Snark as my contribution to what she's trying to do. If Bilal wants to come in here, I don't know how to. If anyone wants to share it to him, he's more than welcome to come sit in a box. I told her that earlier.
Here, I got him on. Hold on. I gotta find him.
We have the best group. I don't care what they say. We just all have so much fun, and you know what I mean? We do. And we do. Our side is better than your side.
I think of it less as being sides and more about picking the good people who you want to hang out with and be around.
That's the thing, is we're good people. We help and we love, but you screw with us or someone, in our little group. No.
Well, it's like you're trying to help take care of people and do good things, and you have all these people
help.
who just want to jump up and try to. It's not like it fucking affects them.
Well, I know, but like the vile stuff that people are saying, it's from the other side, like what they said to Nikki.
Yeah, that was horrible. Who the fuck says shit like that?
We would never, anyone that we all, hang out with and stuff, it would never, ever cross my mind to say something. I don't even have it in me. I'm a sweet person, but I mean, really? And then she even said, I'll say it over and over again, and said it again. Like
I'm trying to get her up. Hold on. For some reason, there we go. Hold on. My phone decided to be slow and new problems. Crap. What's wrong?
Good morning, Joyce.
On my way to be an adult, so I don't have time to actually search for the part where we want to listen to. Guys, I'm sorry.
Okay. That's fine. I understand.
It sucks being an adult.
Hey, Stinky.
Joyce, honey, is Riri awake yet, Joyce? She's got that clip of Florida man calling the popos last night.
It's so funny, Megan. I'd go, if you're driving,
I am on a mission. I have 10 minutes.
Oh, is anybody in T's thing on Jesus.
YouTube? I don't know how to do the YouTube thing.
Yeah.
I think they're coming in. Hold on. I'll be back.
Okay.
Discord? I don't do that Discord shit. I don't even know how
No,
to.
it's on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't do YouTube. I know I'm weird, but I am technologically defunct.
Neither do I. I was trying to
I have people on there, but I don't ever go on there.
I was trying to send an email to my friend last night so she could print it out for me, that I needed it printed out. And the email would not forward. It was from my doctor, and it wouldn't forward. I was like, what is going on? I know how to do this. I have had to do a lot of emails, and it finally went through. I don't know how I did it different, but it finally said it went through.
Oh, I see popular demand.
Yeah, I hate technology.
Damn it. There you go.
Hello.
Okay, I got the clips. Is everybody ready?
We're ready.
Oh my gosh.
We're ready.
In that chat, I got a screenshot. I'll email you my mugshot after I slept this stuff. Doesn't get charges on me because I'm putting his ass out there for that. Okay. text it. I don't. Yeah, I get it, man. And that's all I gotta say, man. If you got any other questions, you can call Central. They'll call me. I'll call you. I got your email because he put it in that chat, and I got a screenshot of it. I'll email you my mugshot after I slept. Piss off. Just do what you gotta do, man. Just follow. I advise you not to. I appreciate you. You've been a very. I would do though, man. I mean, I get it. I have Discord too. I would. If you are making group chats and just Discord for other fucking reasons. If you have Discord, the server is a public server where I put people's bad behavior out there. I'll send you a link to your email to the Discord. You can join the On a Burner. You don't have to tell anybody who it is. You can keep an eye on it. You can charge me for it.
I told you.
He's not inviting the police to the public server.
Yes.
I'll send you the Discord invite. There's 200 people in there.
Shot.
My work email. Okay.
He's got the little Florida man.
Not the work email.
Ask him what his badge number is. I'm fucking. I can't breathe.
My team sat over there and told them that he talked to the officers, and the officers said if he was looking for kids, that every kid in the people's family was a charge on Florida Man.
Not Mikey trying to be Dog the Bounty Hunter. Talking about the DA's waiting on charges. Alright, guys, so I think
Alright, hold on, there's more.
if I tell him to. Is that any kind of like weird charge I may not know about? I'm only looking for a battery charge. That's all I'm looking for. I mean, Shunny, he's a straight bitch, and I get that. I totally get that. Listen, man, I don't think there's any charges to make someone sit in a corner with their nose in the corner. But the thing is, like, if he feels like he is confined, or if he feels like he is trapped and he can't leave from the situation, and you're placing him in that corner, you can get a charge of confinement. And confinement is a felony. Okay, so I will not do that either. I'm openly say I will not put him in the corner, even though I know he will nose in the corner and call himself a bitch. All I am going to do is open hand slap him. You make your own decisions in life, man. I appreciate you. I really do. And I'm so sorry you're going to get calls about this. It's okay, man. I've gotten emails, I've gotten calls. Like I said, there's no charges in place. Everyone just believes that this hit list that you're making out believes that you are trying to find or stalk or get photos from children and adults, and that is why they're all worried. David is placing out that you are a child predator because he is a child predator hunter, and that is why there's a beef between you guys, and that is what he is saying. And then on your side of things, I get you're just doing your own thing, and I don't why did you make the list? Now, I'm curious of that. Why did you make a list with those people's names on it? It's a list of people who can go fuck themselves because they keep talking and talking and talking. They're looking to just be like, fuck this guy, he touches his kids. So it's a list of people who said that I touch my kids, and it's a list of people who I'm never going to be okay with because they said their shit about me. Now, there's no charge, there's no nothing, there never will be, but the fact that they lost an argument and then they run to me touching children is wild as fuck to me. And that guy, David, he is not a pedophile hunter. His family has came out and said that he has underage girlfriends. He has had sexual relations with underage women. He is an unregistered offender. And that's why he is so desperate to call you guys. Do that too.
Wow.
And get starters on me because I'm putting his ass out there for that.
Poor cop.
I do. Yeah, I get it, man. That's all I gotta say, man. If you got any other questions, you can call Central. They'll call me. I'll call you. I got your email because you put it in that chat, and I got a screenshot of it. I'll email you my question after I slept this time. Honestly. Okay. All right. Just you do what you gotta do, man. Just follow. I advise you not to. I appreciate you. You've been a very good I would do though, man. I mean, I have Discord too. I would. If you have making group chats and just Discord for other fucking reasons. If you have Discord, the server is a public server where I put people's bad behavior out there. I'll send you a link to your email to the Discord. You can join the number. You don't have to tell anybody who it is. You can keep an eye on it. And if I'm really doing anything wrong, you can charge me for it. How about that? What's your email again? GHAMM or LHAMM? LHAMM at vincent.in.gov.
Oh my god!
I'll send you the Discord invite. There's 200 plus people in
You
there.
gotta save it in a...
Don't send me the Discord invite to my work email. Okay. Just I'll look at. What is badge number? I'm fucking.
Like I said over there and told them that he shot the officers that if he was
Not Mittens asking what his badge number is.
Right?
Oh my god. Alright, guys, you guys have fun. I gotta go.
I love you, Megan. Have a great day at work.
Alright,
Love
bye,
you.
babes.
Have a good day. Oh my hell.
Yeah, that was what was funny. He gave his personal email to part of man.
Right, Mama Kay?
I know.
An edible arrangement or something.
You know, he was a good cop. He was funny as fuck. He was laughing.
You know that video that's on, it's been on TikTok where that lady calls the cops because somebody stole her rugs.
Right?
And he says, I'm done. I'm just done tonight. He probably did that when he got off the phone.
Well,
He probably said, I'm done. I'm going home.
I'm sure he was laughing his ass off.
Hi, Caitlin. Welcome to get to know everybody, hang out, have some fun. We're kind of goofy. Everyone in the Discord is in danger. The Popo's there now.
Right, Mother Moon? He'd be the one I want to hang out with.
If you want to get in a box and hang out with us, we're friendly. Most of us don't bite.
Right, Megan?
Girl, you're in danger.
And then when Viking played his call to the cops or whatever in Voices Live, and it wasn't even as good. And before he played it, he lied about everything that was even discussed.
So,
Pedro, I can only imagine him sitting at his desk in his little cubicle. You know how they have the what do they call that, the bullpen, and the other off to him trying to hold in his laughter. You know, putting Florida Man on mute while he gasped for air, and just laughing his ass off, and then telling the boys afterwards about the water cooler.
So let me get this. So they're calling the same. Are they calling the same police department or different police departments?
They're
same.
the same officer. That's what makes it so funny.
Right. That's what I thought.
The same officer's dealing with both of them.
And then he said he had 4 calls, remember? So I wonder who else called.
Well, there's a whole list of people who might have called.
Well, I have to say, Florida Man made his night.
Oh yeah, it was so funny. Like, it's funny because as much bullshit as cops go through, as much shit as they get, they do have a really good sense of humor. Like he was giving us the info for them to call. Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing apparently.
He's thinking
But I
about
tell you what, y'all, I have not heard for a man laugh like he did last night.
Yeah, I
No.
don't either.
it was so damn funny. I
It was
can't.
great though. It was great.
And
Only
then the
Enjoyed it.
thing is, whoever's live Viking was in, they were streaming us, but he was still over there talking shit, saying, "Oh, I'm waiting on the cop to call me back to see what the DA's charges are going to be." After
Right.
the fact, Florida man just got off the phone with the cop.
right.
I'm like,
Dora,
dude, just shut up. You're digging yourself
That was
a hole.
I hear Dora like laughing, and she
Then he
couldn't
told me.
together, and then I
She
would
couldn't
lose
contain
her.
herself. She
Especially
probably
when she said, especially when she said, Vikings trying to be a bounty hunter.
He's trying to be dog the He's trying to be dog the bounty hunter.
Yeah,
Laura probably had to change her pants after that one.
that was so damn funny.
Yeah, she was Mandy. It was wild. Hi,
Yeah,
Bird.
yeah, Amber, that woman's name was Volume. I don't know her, but I just know what they were, I heard of her
Oh,
name.
voices. Yeah.
Oh, last night
And I
was
don't know her or much about her, so I can't really say I know. The only
What
way
I got to laughing about is when she all day she's been telling Florida man to pull up, but last
pull
night,
up, and then she starts crying about how he's stalking her. Or some shit.
yeah,
What the fuck? Like, you don't keep telling a man to come over, and then cry when he says he will.
yeah.
Wait, what does voices have to do with all this?
Oh, so Voices had a live yesterday, and where Florida Man was, Florida Man was in there, and they were talking, and Voices just kept telling him to pull up, pull up. She was over talking him. At one point in time, he legit turned down his volume and was just talking. So the two of them were like talking at each other, but not to each other. But she kept telling him to pull up, pull up, pull up. And then later on that evening, or last night, she goes live again, and she has her demeanor was a complete 180. Like, she acted like she was scared and meek, and that she was just this little old lady, and
Kelly,
yeah.
hold on, let me address something in the chat. We're not laughing at the letter, the list. We're laughing because of a call was to the cops last night. So if you're gonna come in here and tell a story, get your facts straight, because we're not laughing about that. Thank you.
No.
No.
Yeah, but we're not laughing about the list. We're laughing about the conversation that was had by two people last night. Has nothing to do with the list.
But then Megan last night, she's like, "Whoa, my lord, I'm very concerned about that list. Oh, what if he does? My name's on it. What if he does put up? I mean, just going on now." But earlier that day, you were wanting to pull up.
Voices is kind of like a Moonbeam 2.0, right?
Yeah.
She's just a little old lady living her life, putting her nose in everybody else's fucking business, has a really good opinion on what's going on TikTok, and then she pulls shenanigans like this.
Right.
Okay, Mama, if you don't find anything laughable about it, then you can go to a different live.
Yeah, this isn't your cup of tea. You should probably leave. I'm not everybody's.
But I'm gonna make it clear. We're not laughing at the list. We're laughing at the phone call with Parliament and the cops.
I'll laugh at that fucking list. That shit is fucking funny to me. Florida Man made a list of all of his people that he's gonna go after, and I find that funny. I do, and they are so scared. Just like my cup. When I started putting people's pictures on my cup, they got their panties all in a fucking bunch, and it was a big fucking ordeal. They were gonna call the Better Business Bureau on me.
I mean, he admitted.
I wish people understood how the Better Business Bureau works.
He admitted on live
I'm
in T's live.
gonna save everyone 10 minutes, okay? The Better Business Bureau is a voluntary organization that businesses pay as basically a fee to keep their reviews good. So if you have a bad review and you are a member of the Better Business Bureau, they will remove it for you. Okay. However, if you are not a member, they will not. It's a God. What in the world I'm looking for? It's a fee to basically
Oh my
it's
God.
kind of like the mafia, to be perfectly honest. But the Better Business Bureau is a independently owned corporation that has absolutely nothing to do with anything legal. They can't do anything to anybody. Okay.
And then he turned around and
Let me just clarify. Hi, 7878. No, I'm laughing at the fact that Florida Man made a list, right? It's fucking hilarious that he made a list and all of TikTok has their panties up in a fucking bunch because they're on this fucking list, right? That's what I'm laughing at. I think it's fucking
And
hilarious. You guys are
he
fucking.
admitted he wasn't going to do that.
he said last night, it's not a list that he's coming for people. It's a fuck you list.
Right.
Hello,
It's
the
his
top
hater
in your
list.
ears.
So you're more than welcome to go make your hater list too. People who you don't like, it's not a list.
I mean, he told the cop, it's just a fuck you letter.
Right. Hey, Riri. So, no, it's not. And we are not laughing at the list. We are laughing at all the other bullshit surrounding things.
People are,
And
need
he's
to open
because
your
someone.
ears and listen.
Exactly, because he admitted it wasn't nothing to it. It was people that was his bitch.
No. Be here for it.
I'm laughing even harder at the people that are so worried about being on this list. Like, so what? It's a piece of paper and some ink. Like, what are you guys scared of? It's a fucking.
But my thing, Megan, is they can talk all that shit and dog him out, but when he does something, they get their panties in a wad.
Exactly, Mama K. It's like a burn book.
Because he plays the game better is what he's doing.
Let me try to reiterate his words the best way I can. The list was made because the people that are on that list, it's okay for them to do stuff, but not him. Like he said, whatever is on there, he has not done it, but it's okay for others to do it. Do y'all not listen when people are talking?
Also, there's an updated list that's out there, and apologies and footnotes and stuff have been made to that. So, but again, we are not laughing about the list or the people. We are laughing about the other.
And then it's okay for everybody to go around and say he messed with his children. No, it's not.
Well, yeah, because I've noticed that it's okay for people to say nasty shit about me, but I'm not allowed to say anything about them. I'm getting a little fucking tired of it.
That's my thing. Where was y'all energy when he sat up there in that live and said what was done to his children? But you're mad about a list? That I'm confused.
Very, very confused.
I love the way Megan laughs.
This is just so comical to me. I can't
What
get
kind
it.
of proof do you want? Hi. What kind of proof? He didn't happen to be live when it happened, so you didn't get that. Are you upset that you didn't get to see them show up while he was live?
Here's the thing. Florida man's not the type of person to show all his business. He did that in a T's live.
And how do you know he's lying?
Like Mikey can make for info, but Florida man can't?
No, he went part of that list, and so I don't blame him, are the people that have fucked him over and talked shit, especially about him abusing SAing his children. That's why they're on, one of the reasons they're on the list. They're
Right.
talking shit and going real life and calling his ex-wife and stuff is what he was saying. So I don't know. I think last night was funny as fuck. So
It was funny as fuck.
Right
You
here.
know,
You got so much steak, come in the box.
yeah, you're welcome to get in the box. I let everyone get in the box.
yeah, it's so cool. We do unblock people. I understand that when we're in certain lives, but everybody comes in our door. Everybody, and we don't block them till they start being the dumbass. But you can't even get your other foot
Let me clear this
in.
up real quick. Hi. Yeah, he doesn't have to show proof. It's
You
none
don't
of
have to
your
do
fucking
nothing.
business. So it's not he doesn't have to show proof for anything that isn't your fucking business. No one asked Kendra to send proof about CPS being called on her either.
But I have to say,
Exactly.
when Florida Man talks about something, he's got receipts, whereas everybody else's receipts.
Yeah, but what I was saying is we allow people to come in and discuss and talk, get in a box or whatever. But we can't go in any of the other side's lives. You can't even get in the door in your block. Like your toe touches their live in your block.
Right. They'll call you over there, but they're going to block you before you say anything.
Yeah, and we give everybody a chance. We do.
Yes. Hair Junkies Never Ending Stories. It was live when it happened.
Oh, it was funny. I don't care. People can hate.
It was hilarious last night. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'll still laugh about it too.
Yeah, we might have not everyone's sense of humor is gonna match up. Like I like potty humor, fart jokes and dad jokes and all that stuff. I like that shit. So I might not be your cup of tea. This might not be the right place for you if this isn't, and that's fine. Like I said, not going to be everyone's cup of tea. But since I have 130 people in here, I will go ahead and remind everyone that you can get the best candles from my TikTok shop, and don't forget to head up my website for all your soap needs. Haha.
I just want to say that everybody is so forwrapped about that list. Y'all have not listened to not one word he said in the past 2 days.
Yeah. You help give out people's information. Why should we order from you? I don't give out anyone's information. That is a blatant fucking lie. Do not even go there. That is not how that works. Sorry, guys, I'm blocking that. I'm not going to have that in here. I don't need that type of bullshit. For everyone's clarification, I have a secure website. I would never give out anyone's information. I wouldn't do that to my business. I've been in business for over 30 years. I don't do that type of thing.
Correct, broken beards. They want to hear what they want to hear.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the problem is people are going to make up their own narratives to fit what they want it to be. And there are very, very, very many ways to twist and turn people's words. There's also ways to read into people's words when those words weren't actually spoken.
And another thing why they don't like Florida Man is because he speaks the truth.
Yeah. Well, they don't like him because he's blunt. He's blunt and honest. Hey, Britt, how you doing today, honey? But everyone's welcome to come on up if you want to, gab and tell us a story and make us laugh. Got something interesting? Want to goof off? You're more welcome to join. We're just hanging out today. I don't have any plans. Actually, I'm gonna make soap later on. But people don't want to hear anything if things to stop. I absolutely agree with you. A typical Virgo. I absolutely agree. I would love for things to stop. You getting a pedicure? You almost kicked the guy in the face. Was he digging in there too much? I don't like having my feet touched. I gotta be like in the mood to have my feet touched. Good morning, Odd Teal. How are you today? So what's everyone got going on? Anything fun? Or we going to work? We're going. I mean, who's got kids who are out of school now? You guys going to the beach? Going to the park? Tell me all the good things. I agree with you, typical Virgo. That I would love for everything to stop. That's why we just kind of goofing off and geeking out here instead of creeping. I am fabulous, Odd Teal. You being a stay-at-home mom? Oh, that sounds like fun. How many kids do you have, if I may ask? I'm just nosy as I'll get out. You don't have to share with the group. I never denied being nosy, by the way. I tell everybody that. I am nosy as I'll get out. You have one? All right. Oh, 9 months old? Oh, so being a stay-at-home mom is being a stay-at-home mama. You're going to go to the zoo, Ashley? Yeah, I know. People can't admit when they're wrong. I'm hoping that because it seems like right now it's pretty much just well, no, I mean, it's crazy all over. I wanted to say it was just the two of them, but it's not. It's all over. Everyone just needs to stop. Go into their corners, huddle with their people, lick their wounds, and chill the fuck out. Because there's too much shit going on in the world to keep battling people over goddamn TikTok drama. If you're having problems, if it's giving you that much stress, please, everyone, I encourage you to close the app and delete it. It is not worth your sanity. There are other apps. There is Insta. There, go back to Facebook. Like, you go on Facebook and pretty much get left the fuck alone. So Instagram's pretty good too. Like, you don't have to have too many interactions with Instagram. You can just scroll and watch videos there. I'm ready to feel it. We're getting started. You can let it go, girl. I love music. Is that your ringtone? So how's everyone else doing today?
Not too bad.
Uh,
Not too bad. I got a headache, but it's because it's going to rain.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of overcast here in Pennsylvania today. Oops, sorry, hold on. I was trying to get you.
Have y'all seen the supposed new list that's out
Whoever
there?
requested, I was trying to get you and it dropped, so please request
No,
again.
do you have it? Can you show it?
Of Florida Man's. I kind of feel like this list is changing, and I'm like, I saw the original one, and now there's a new list out. Are y'all aware of that?
Yeah, I know there's a new list out because it's been edited. It includes the fact that like he and Monster made up, and there's some other like footnotes, I guess, in there.
So I feel like the list is purposely being changed, and I don't know like who's changing it, but like people are posting this list, and it includes like the one that I see still includes Monster, and then a whole bunch of other people. I have no idea who they are.
Right.
Like
I think he's doing the list just to fuck with everybody.
I think
Yeah.
you may be right, but like I don't even know who some of these people are. Like Road Dogg and Calhoun.
So Road Dogg is is from Vikings. He's like his boy.
He's a
Okay, I've never even heard of his name. So I'm
I don't know Calhoun.
the list is Stephanie and her Kinkle having husband.
Okay, Stephanie is Stephanie. You don't know Stephanie? Okay.
Yeah, no, I know who that is. I just think it's funny. It says Stephanie, and then the next one on the list is her Kinkle having husband. That's
Zaddy B.
Oh, did you guys see the picture of Stephanie's husband?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I'll never get that image out of my brain. Never. Never.
I am like lost, I guess.
Who else?
There is a gosh, there's so much out there. I mean, okay, so the list also says Cookie, Becca. I don't know who those people are. Y'all know who that is?
I've seen the Becca in his chat. I've seen Becca before. Or seen him talk to Becca before. I think Becca is Skittles' friend.
Oh, okay. Sketch,
Who?
sketch.
I don't know
Like,
Sketch.
I honestly think that people are posting lists that aren't really his list.
Right. Well,
I haven't even heard him talk about half of these people.
yeah. I don't know where the original list is. If someone wants, let me see if it's on this page.
That's what I'm saying. I think that people are making up lists and saying that this list is his, and I'm like, I don't think they are. I think they're adding them on purpose.
Oh, Sketch is Skittles' mod. Okay. Let me see if it's.
She runs her mouth about other kids and expects no response. She runs her mouth about others in general and blatantly lies. She's recorded saying, "I don't give a fuck if you." It's true. I don't know. I'd love to know whose TikTok this is.
Has anybody heard from Nikki since last night? Is she okay?
No, I haven't heard from Nikki. But I'm not. Nikki and I aren't like that.
I haven't heard anything either.
I was kind of worried about her.
Yeah, I don't see it. I mean, he's got 80, 11 million counts. So, but I don't see it posted on the Pope one that he normally uses. It's probably on his Discord, but I'm not in that Discord.
Tequila.
Heard she was okay. Okay, mother man.
Have you heard anything from Nikki?
I haven't. I was just texting Dora. Let me make sure she's good.
All right.
Yeah, and if someone wants to reach out to Nikki and the monster, I don't know either of them like that.
Sorry, that's Dora texting me.
You're fine. You're fine. I like the music. Yeah, if someone could reach out to Monster, please.
Yeah, Monster too.
Um,
I was
Nikki,
kind of
she's
mixed up
okay.
with her.
Tequila, Chrissy's asking if you could turn the ringtone down just a little bit. I think it's for the earbud people. Hi, Miss.
I shared to
Nikki.
Nikki just to see if she'll pop in.
Okay. Welcome in, everybody. We are just goofing off today. Feel free to grab a box if you want one.
I turned it down. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. I'll just mute my.
Yeah.
That,
That was messed up.
yeah, that happens. Miss, we were just going over this stuff from last night. We're just goofing off. We were playing the Florida Man calls to the cops. General fuckery. Hi, Rejected Crayon. Good morning. No, we're just getting our party started today. What's everyone got going on? And who's going to work? Who's going to school? Who is goofing off? We got people going to the zoo. Yeah, it was so fucking funny. I lost my shit. I can't. Like, I was pretty sure Dora was going to leave me pants. Like, it was so. You're just waking up. Yeah, I woke up. So I stayed up late because I stayed up with Miss Unknown. I was up until like, I don't know, 5 with her or something crazy. And then my alarm went off at 7:30 this morning. So, caffeine and nicotine, baby. Also, I got some of these gummy peelers. I got the mango ones. This shit is so good. I've eaten almost the entire bag. Now granted, the entire bag contains 12 pieces, so there you go. Oh, it's only 8 a.m. They rejected credit. All right, it is 11:06 here.
Did y'all leave Robbie on the moon?
Oh, Sammy, you gotta get him to go to work. No.
Kelly,
Yes,
have you heard from Robbie?
I
Oh,
haven't.
I've been up all night.
Oh, goodness. Y'all left him on the moon?
I guess so. I woke
Yeah,
him up to help me move a few things because they're coming to deliver my new furniture today. So I had to wake him up and get that done. And he's like, I've been up all night. I'm going back to bed.
exactly, Sammy.
I'm trying to get this video to play that I found on TikTok. It is hilarious. I died laughing.
I love funny videos. You know that. I'm down. I love to giggle and laugh. It's like my favorite thing. I know that sounds funny to say. I just really do. Hey, Rat's ass. I gotta tell you, honey, I love your screen name. It is one of the funniest ones. Well, don't everyone say something at once. Good morning, hon.
I have to get my tablet when these people leave and play it for y'all. It is hilarious.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I gotta figure out. I have two phones. I've got my computer here too. My computer doesn't do so well as far as like pulling up lives or anything. And I'm pretty much technologically illiterate. So like, yeah, I'm not so good because like I can't screen record or anything either. So it makes things a lot more difficult.
Neither can I, so don't feel bad.
Well, I just I missed all the school technology here because I'm old. Like,
Y'all, my living room looks pure naked right this minute.
huh?
I said my living room looks naked.
All
I had to get rid of all the old furniture
right.
because my boyfriend worked, so I had to get him to do it yesterday before he went to work. Well, this morning, it looks like a naked living room.
I wish my house looked like that. My house got so much crap in it. Rat test, I don't sound old. That's because I have young at heart. I am immature. I refuse to grow the fuck up. Like I am all the things. I like to have fun. Life sucks. Why be serious?
See, I'm missing get married next year, so
Oh, congratulations.
he's trying to help me build my credit life.
Uh huh.
So my furniture that we had when we got here was kind of old.
All right.
So he's like, how about we go get some new furniture and I'll help you build your credit.
All right.
So that's what we're doing. But yes, I'm getting married next year.
Congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. He's the one that saved my life, so I got to keep him.
What? You get a good one, you tie him down, you don't let him go anywhere.
Yeah, because like I say, I was in a DB for 11 years before I met him.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I know how rough that can be.
So he's the one that swept me off my feet and told me I was going with him, and I've been with him ever since.
Aw, you got your own little love story there. I love hearing about people.
It's funny how we met. After my situation,
It's very sweet to say.
after my situation, and I got out of it, I moved in with my friend, and I was talking to his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his brother just, some people's just not that cup of tea.
Right.
So I was sitting there, and that's when I had a alcohol problem,
Mm-hmm.
and I was on Meet Me.
Right.
So this person pops up, and he's like, "Can we talk? And I'm like, "Who are you? Whatever." So make a long story short, he one night he pulled up, and I told my friends, I'm like, if this is a big old fat ugly man, we're gonna play like you're my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
So the truck pulls up, and I'm like, oh shit, it's the brother. It it was his brother. I didn't see him at first, so I take off running. Well, I forgot that my friend put his guitar on the bed. So I took off, and like I say, I had an alcohol problem. I was tipsy.
Mm-hmm.
I jumped on the bed and broke the boy's guitar.
Oh goodness.
So when the door opened, he's like, there's another man with him. And it was him. And ever since then, I've been with him.
Aww.
But what's funny was I was talking to the brother before I talked to him.
I've done that before. I've dated brothers before. It happens. Don't worry about it.
We didn't do nothing, but
Oh well.
I didn't do nothing with him, but because he wasn't my cup of tea. He's one of them that thought he was Mr. Badass.
Yeah.
It lasted like 3 or 4 days, but this one, oh my lord.
It was into bad boys, and I married a guy who was straight as an arrow. So it's kind of fun. I've been married for like 20 years, so it's been a while.
Right? Like I say, I was with mine for 11, and I finally got out of it.
Well, yeah, you can't be in a place that you're not, where you're not safe and where you're not loved. Everybody deserves to find someone who loves them more than anything else in the world.
Right? And I mean, he took me in. He treats my kids like, they have their up and down, especially him and Robbie. But if Robbie needed something, he would do it.
Right.
And the little one in there, he despises his real daddy because of the stuff he's seen when he was at a younger age. So he thinks he took this man for his father.
Aw, that's awesome. Truly. That's very good.
Because he don't treat them no different. He treats them like they're his own.
Right. That's important. Let me give you 2 seconds. Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing today? If anyone wants a box, feel free to jump on in, join the conversation. We're just goofing off today. Hair Junkie, there you are. How are you today? Oh my God, get up here. New story. Oh no, what's going on? Come tell me. What's going on, Hair Junkie?
Oh.
Hey,
Hello, everyone.
how are you? What's going on?
Oh my God. It has been. So I ran into Crazy upstairs while I was outside yesterday, I think.
Right.
And I chose to stay outside because I'm like, well, this is my house. Like, why do I have to run inside every time I see your ugly fucking ass?
Yeah,
So
stand
I'm
your
like,
own.
yeah. So, I stayed out, whatever. But so for the HOA, I vacuum the hallways. I literally was just about to go live and came across yours. So that's so funny. But I vacuumed the front and back hallways of the
Thank you, Walnut Bro.
building. And I'm thinking she's at work. And sure enough, I'm literally in front of her
Oh no.
condo
Right.
vacuuming because I vacuumed the stairs, the front and back, just for some extra cash. No big
Right.
deal.
It's got to be done anyway. So.
Yeah. And there she comes with her daughter. And I'm like, oh my God. You've got to be joking. Like, this is a, like,
Huh?
what? God, are you, like, what did I do? There's no, I don't have bad karma. Like, what is this?
Something's
And
coming
they
for you.
come walking right up. So I had to move over for them. Nothing was said,
Thank God. Okay.
because there's when the police said there's no contact, fine. Nothing was said, but I'm like,
Hey, Florida
I'm
man's
thinking
girlfriend.
this bitch was at work.
Love you, Mittens.
Hey, hair junkie.
You missed it last night.
Have you seen the recording of Florida man calling the popo?
What?
You will
Yes.
die. Viking did too, and three other people, and so he was in T's live last night, and we were all just talking. He didn't say a word, and all of a sudden you hear dispatch answer, and he's like, "Everybody mute," and so we all muted. He talked, or he left a message, and the cop called him like right back. We're gonna have who played that for us,
Yeah.
Sweetbriar?
Megan had it.
Oh, Megan
I
has
I
swear
it.
he
have
was
nothing against
rolling.
Florida man, but no cop callers. Like, I'm not a cop caller. Just,
But he just wanted
No.
to know
He didn't
his
call the
rights.
cops. He called
He
the
he
cops.
asked the cop. He asked the cop. He's like, what would y'all do to me if I put a Viking in the corner and told him he was a bitch? And the cop laughed. He's like, well, if he's held, da da da. He said, well, what if I pull up and slap him in the face? What would y'all do? And the cop's trying not to laugh. He's like, well, it would be something simple battery or something like that. And
what?
he
Yeah, the phone
didn't.
call the phone call was only made to debunk a lie.
Yeah, it was.
It's
You'll have to listen
So
to
what's
it.
funny about it here, Junkie? He invited the cop to
The
the
Discord.
Discord.
No.
This cop was badass, though.
the cop was awesome. It's the kind of cop you want to take out afterwards and have a beer with.
Yeah.
Right?
Like he was chill.
Or
The
at
only
least take
reason
to
he
bed
did
with.
it is because Viking did it.
Viking called the cop first and it said that charges were going to be filed and whatnot.
So
Then
Calder,
I called him to find out what the charges would be if he came up there and smacked him.
And left a
So
handprint. And then he told the cop, he goes, I'll send you my mugshot in your email.
and to
what
answer your
the
question, day is going
frick?
fabulous. I'm in a great mood.
what's funny is when he told the cop, he's like, "Give me your email, and I'll just send it to you. I can send a link for you to join my Discord, and you'll see everything."
Hair Junkie, before you watch it, make sure you go tinkle and don't drink anything.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I'll make sure.
Yeah, because you were the door and you changed your pants yesterday.
I'm literally sweating from just vacuuming the 3 flights of stairs.
Aww. And dealing with
So
crazy.
that's what I said when I was on my last
We're good, Florida man's
which
girlfriend. How are
now
you?
she might send the HOA a picture going, "Oh, Hair Junkie he didn't finish vacuuming ours." Well, I sort of did, but once they came up, I was like, "Bye, ho."
They're gonna be like leaving peanut shells and shit out there.
Oh, probably. She'll probably send some bullshit. I probably should go up and take a picture.
Yeah, you
It's
definitely should.
clean. I just use the long, that thing. I didn't actually vacuum, but I vacuumed with the brush thing.
I know what you mean.
I just didn't bring it up there because I'm really uncomfortable.
Right. Yeah.
I'm really uncomfortable. So I booked it. I was like, bye.
It's sad because you shouldn't be uncomfortable in the building.
Yeah. And I can't, now I'm not vacuuming the back stairs until I know she's literally at work. I thought she was at work, but I don't like I'm trying to avoid them.
She needs a sign like the witches in
to avoid them as an adult. Hello.
I don't know, Trixie. I wish we had it because I want Hair Junkie to hear
I
it.
think it's on YouTube.
Shit. Oh, it's hot out here today. It's going to be 90 here in Chicago.
I was tagged in a part of it, but it went all over.
Shut up.
Oh. Sorry, I don't know what happened there.
You're
Hair Junkie laugh.
I love your laugh, Hair Junkie.
Oh my gosh.
So crazy.
Last night was so much fun.
Oh.
Last night was nuts, Hair Junkie. Where were you?
Probably sleeping. What happened last night?
Oh,
Fill me in.
It was just, well, the Florida man put out his list. And so everyone's like losing their shit over it. And Voices decided yesterday to hold a live, and then Florida man was in there. And he was talking with her. And she went fucking nuts. She was just like talking. At one point in time, he legit muted up and was just talking. I'm sorry, he didn't mute. He turned down his volume so he couldn't hear her. And they were both just like talking at each other. And then she kept telling him to pull up, pull up, pull up. Like, and he's like, I'm not going to pull up at some old lady's house, yada, yada, yada. So a couple hours later then, she goes live again. But this time Viking is in there. And she's crying to Viking about how she's a poor little woman and she's afraid the Florida man's going to come to her house. It's like, wait one take a minute. Like, one moment, you're telling him to come to your house. And here's the thing people don't fail to realize. If you invite someone to your home and they show up, and here's the thing people don't fail to realize. If you invite someone to your home and they show up